Trump and Elon Musk told us they were going to crash the economy on purpose before the election, and it didn't get much news coverage, but they told us they were going to do this. Look at this article from October 2024. This article talks about this tweet from this guy named Fisher King, okay? So I'm going to read the tweet, and then Elon agreed to this tweet. Sounds about right. If Trump succeeds in forcing through mass deportations combined with Elon hacking away at the government, firing people, and reducing the deficit, there will be an initial severe overreaction in the economy. This economy propped up with debt, generating asset bubbles and artificially suppressed wages as a result of illegal immigration, this person thinks. Markets will tumble. Markets will tumble. But when the storm passes and everyone realizes we're on sounder footing, there will be a rapid recovery to a healthier, sustainable economy. History could be made in the coming 2 years. Sounds about right. Markets will tumble. This is engineered. They don't care that they're going to put the working class through hell for probably a couple of years while they wait for us to get on sounder footing. But sounder footing for who? It's to pay down the national debt, of course. No, it's not. If they cared about the national debt, Republicans wouldn't be giving giant tax breaks to billionaires who should be paying their fair share, and they wouldn't be trying to raise the national debt $4.5 trillion. Come on, you weren't born yesterday. We are entering an economy of stagflation where you have inflation and recession happening at the same time. Guess who make out like bandits when stagflation, recession, or depression occur? Really, really rich people. That is the rich person equivalent of an estate sale. Like the equivalent of me, middle-aged white lady who gets excited about an estate sale because, somebody kicked the bucket, but I get all their stuff for cheap. That's what this is. Billionaires don't give a hoot that the stock market's crashing. They'll be fine. They can still pay their bills. They'll still have billions. They get to buy up stuff for cheap. They get vulture level excited about this. Before all of this manufactured recession nonsense starts, okay? This is from 2022. This is the wealth inequality we're already dealing with as a baseline. The top 10% of rich people in this country owned 73% of the wealth, more than every other group combined. And did you catch it? Did you catch that the bottom 50% of Americans only own 2% of our nation's wealth? You are witnessing the collapse of the American dream. And it's not because of immigrants. It's not because of trans people. It's because these folks are a bunch of hoarders and don't want to pay their fair share. It's because these folks, by and large, are voting for policies that do not keep money circulating in the economy and do not support fair play and competition, the free market values that they say they love. These folks are all about monopolies and crowding out small, family, private-owned companies. A lot of these folks want corporate privatization of everything, every good thing, every good service our government should be providing to us. That is why they're defunding the national parks and firing park rangers, because they want to do logging and they want to do oil. Do not be surprised when they start selling off and privatizing public lands. Don't be surprised. That's the plan here, folks. That is why people like JD Vance have invested in companies like Acre Trader that buys up cheap, bankrupted farmland. Our country is being run by people who have positioned themselves to profit when family farms and family businesses go under. In October, before the election, they were telling us they were going to do this, and now they're doing it. Everyone's like, oh no, what's happening? They told us they were going to do this on purpose. And you guys still voted for this nonsense. When working class people start losing their jobs, when they can't retire, when Social Security, Medicaid start getting cut, when we don't have national parks anymore, when we don't have SNAP and food assistance anymore or school lunches, when the middle class has completely disappeared and no one can afford to buy a house anymore, let alone pay rent because it's exorbitant, when all of that happens, because it already is happening, and the billionaires own everything, and we're launched into a new feudalist state, I want you guys to remember this video, and I want you to remember this article, because you were warned.